morning, sunshine. This is Callie with Project Me and Right Fit, and I want to talk to you about intensity and about your workout level for a couple minutes here. Because if you guys saw our very first original Project Megan, Project Me, she didn't get that way by going to the gym and kind of working out, or even working out at a level of 7. Let me turn this down. I was just jamming. So that's not the way that she got the results that she got. She was actually making sure that when she was at the gym or in her basement or at the park, that she was getting very deep into each one of the exercises. So first let's talk about two things: intensity and full range of motion. Okay, so I like to just use a push-up as an example because it's the easiest thing for me to kind of show. There's partial range of motion is where you're basically taking a partial movement. I want to make sure that you guys are going to full 90 degrees in the motion that you're doing. So you're completely getting to the muscle that you're working. And then also that you're going at the right speed. So partial range of motion for a push-up would just be right here. Right? And I see, especially, sorry guys, I see guys do this all the time. Where they're like, oh yeah, I'm doing push-ups, so they'll be doing this. Like they're doing a million of them, or they'll be down here like this. Okay? Full range of motion. It's all the way up, all the way down. Okay, if you can't go beyond 90 degrees, that's okay, but you still need to go to 90 degrees and all the way down. So, full range of motion, okay? If you can touch your chest, come up. Touch your chest, come up. All right, if you need to drop to your knees in order to get full range of motion, that is preferable over doing this. Okay, so that we can get completely into the muscles. And that's gonna be the same with anything. You know, if you're doing bicep curls, and you're pumping, let's say right here, okay? Little baby muscle pump, as opposed to full extension and all the way up. You don't need to lock anything out, full extension and all the way up. You're gonna get much better results with that full range of motion. And when we talk about that, it's, I guess it might be what you're going for. If you're trying to build shorter, fatter muscles, so like stockier build, then that's okay. But if you want to have long and lean muscles, then you probably want to do the full range of motion. Okay. The next thing is intensity. And with intensity, it's basically, I guess one of my pet peeves is when I go to a class, or I've been to classes in the past, and someone's like, man, that was just too easy. Like that wasn't hard enough for me. And I have a different thought process that basically any class you go to, you can make very difficult. So I want you to do an experiment real quick. I want you to stand up, okay? And have your body just relaxed, standing, okay? Now you could do a workout with this as your base for an hour and maybe not get your heart rate up very high. Or I want you to go up on your toes. I want you to squeeze your butt. I want you to squeeze your abs. Pull them in tighter, squeeze your butt harder, squeeze your quads, bring your arms out to the side, don't just relax them, reach out to the side as far as you can, pull your shoulder blades together, pull your tummy in tighter, go up on your calf, squeeze your tush, and just squeeze everything as hard as you can, and relax. Okay, so I guess just as the gymnast background that I have, we know that you can engage all of those muscles when you're doing something, and it's gonna bring up the intensity big time. So if you're at the gym and you're just, let's say you're taking a class where you're doing a lot of movements of something, I don't care, you can have where you're kind of being lackadaisical through it, or where you're really squeezing and engaging every single muscle that you have the whole time. Okay, and that's something as simple as a fancy little box step. Same thing, if you're in a class and this isn't quite enough, then bring it up full range of motion, bring it up a little harder. Squeeze those legs when you're doing each move. Squeeze the biceps the whole time. Full range of motion on those exercises. So when you're focusing on your intensity, I want you to think about not being at a 5 or a 6, 1 to 10. Okay, 10's where you're falling over and like, oh, I can't do anymore. For the purpose of these transformations that we're doing, I want you about at a 9. Where you were maybe grimacing and, just not quite, you can laugh, you can have fun, but you know that things are really getting to that point where it's like, I could not even just lift another weight right now, or walking up the stairs is going to be so hard after this workout. So bring it up for your intensity a little bit higher, and then you're going to see with all of the workouts we do a lot of mixing in your cardio and your toning, so your heart rate's always high, and you're getting full body toning while you're doing some sort of cardio. So that's just a little bit about our intensity and full range of motion to make sure that you guys think about when you're getting your workouts in, and really think about that hot shot, that goal body. You know, if you want the six pack, if you want the arms, if you want the, you know, the cuts in your legs, whatever that is, think about that while you're working out. And last thing is breathe. Breathe when you're working out. So many people are like, I can't get the abs. Well, when you're, you know, when you're lifting, are you breathing out and breathing out all that air while you're doing it? So focus on your breath. That is it. And make sure you get the right intensity in your workouts. Thank you so much.